But first at 5, the Bristol County District Attorney's Office has released its final report on the tragedy in Taunton.
And it's been nearly 6 months since police say Arthur DaRosa killed 2 people in a violent rampage that stretched from Myrick Street to the Silver City Galleria until it was brought to an end by an off-duty deputy sheriff. The report reveals what investigators learned about DaRosa and whether the deputy's actions were justified.
Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado has been going through that report. She joins us live from the mobile newsroom with the details that are new at 5.
This final report on that horrific stabbing rampage both details what happened that day and makes it clear that the off-duty deputy sheriff who shot and killed Arthur DaRosa was justified in doing so. May 10th was the day that 28-year-old Arthur DaRosa went on that spree, stabbing 2 people to death, injuring others. He was shot and killed by Plymouth County Deputy Sheriff James Creed inside a Bertucci's at the Silver City Galleria in Taunton. A new 13-page final report by the Bristol County District Attorney out today says its purpose was to detail the actions of Arthur DaRosa and determine if any crime was committed when he was shot and killed. The investigation determined James Creed was clearly justified in using deadly force to prevent death or serious bodily injury to himself or other people present.
And I had to fire 1 round.
Creed was hailed as a hero by many at the time. He happened to be eating with his wife at Bertucci's when DaRosa came in and stabbed a pregnant waitress with a steak knife she was carrying. Another patron, George Heath, intervened and DaRosa stabbed him in the head. Heath died. The report says off-duty Deputy Sheriff Creed jumped in, and Creed identified himself as a member of law enforcement, both through his words and his badge, and he ordered DaRosa to stop and put down his weapon. Before Bertucci's, DaRosa had crashed his car on nearby Myrick Street, stabbed Patricia Slavin to death and injured her daughter Kathleen, then drove to the Silver City Galleria, crashed into Macy's, assaulted several people there and one at Metro PCS, then headed to Bertucci's. And Deputy Creed returned to work in June. Now, this new report also details a medical evaluation that Arthur DaRosa received shortly before he went on this rampage. We'll have more on that coming up new at 6. Reporting live from the mobile newsroom, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.
Eyewitness News continues following developing news we first reported on WPRI.com. Nearly 6 months after a shooting rampage in Taunton, an investigation into how the rampage was stopped is finished. An off-duty sheriff's deputy shot and killed suspect Arthur DaRosa, and investigators have determined his actions were justified. New at 6, we're learning more about DaRosa's medical treatment before the attacks. Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado joins us with more developing news.
This new 13-page report details the events of that May evening when Arthur DaRosa went on a stabbing rampage. It also makes it clear that the off-duty sheriff's deputy who shot and killed him was justified in doing so. The horrific evening in Taunton began with a car crash on Myrick Street, resulted in 2 murders and many injuries, and ended at the Silver City Galleria when off-duty Plymouth County Deputy Sheriff James Creed shot and killed Arthur DaRosa. A new report by the Bristol County DA concluded James Creed was clearly justified in using deadly force to prevent death or serious bodily injury to himself or other people present. Creed happened to be eating at the Bertucci's when DaRosa came in, stabbed a pregnant waitress who survived, and then stabbed patron George Heath to death. He was trying to intervene. The report says Creed identified himself as a cop and ordered DaRosa repeatedly to drop his weapon. When he didn't, Creed shot and killed him. Before Bertucci's, DaRosa had stabbed Patricia Slavin to death in her Myrick Street home, injured her daughter Kathleen, then crashed his car into the Macy's at the Silver City Galleria and assaulted people there. The report says the day before the spree, DaRosa had threatened suicide. He had recently gone through a breakup. He was committed to the hospital, but, quote, denied wanting to kill or hurt himself and was discharged around 6:30 a.m. on May 10th. 12 hours later, the spree began. And the report also concluded that the murders of Patricia Slavin and George Heath were, quote, without any justification or excuse. Deputy Sheriff Creed has been back on the job since June. Reporting live from the mobile newsroom, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.